Okay, let's go ahead and add in the hands, and then we've created all the parts. So File, New, Standard.ipt, and Start 2D Sketch, and click somewhere. We're going to start with a circle, and let's do it directly in the center, and make this 0.9 units. Enter, finish sketch, and we're going to extrude this out a total of 1.4 units. 1.4, and let me just take a look at that. I think that's a little too heavy. 1.2 should be okay. So let's go ahead and finish. Now we're going to have to use one of our planes that cuts this in half. So open up the origin folder by clicking on the arrow next to it, and let's select the YZ plane. So right click on that, click visibility so it leaves the plane on. And now we're going to start 2D sketch on this plane by clicking on it, and we're going to draw out the hand. So the hand's more or less like a large letter C. So we might be able to draw it with a circle or an arc. I'm going to draw a circle, and let's go ahead and say like that. And let's give this circle a dimension. So it's at about 1.6 right now. I think that's fine. So let's go ahead and type in 1.6. Use the project geometry button to project this line. And if you can't see what I clicked on, if you press the F7 key on the keyboard, you'll be able to see the inside of what we did. So I click project on this line, and I'm going to dimension from that point to this point, and make sure that is 0.45, which mine is, so I'm good with that. There also seems to be a little bit of distance here. Let's see if we can tangent this. So tangent between this and this, and we could, but it was a little lower than I thought, but that's fine. And let's dimension the center of this to the top of that. And right now it's at 2. And it's not letting me, so let me project geometry this line first, and now we should be able to. Or not. Oh right, because we put the tangent in there. To remove a constraint, there should be an option here, show constraints. And if I click on that, it should show us the tangent. And then you can click on it and press the delete key to remove it. Go to dimension. Click on the top, click on the center to get that 2, and we're going to calibrate it. Let's try 1.7, and 1.7 was a little too much, so let's bring that to 1.8. 1.85 is probably what we're looking for, like that. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's use the offset tool right here, and we're going to offset this so that it is 0.125. It's going to look something like that, and then we're going to cut it off by, let's draw in, let's say, a rectangle on the bottom here. Let's dimension this rectangle to be a total of 0.6 units. And if we draw a line straight from the center down to here, we're going to dimension from this side to this line to be a total of 0.3 units. 0.3, like that. And let's take a look at it. I think we got to change a few of our numbers. So I want you to do the following. The thickness of the arm, which is currently at 0.125. Let me move this one out of the way. I want you to change that to 0.14, enter. This over here, which is at 0.6, I want you to change it to 0.7. And then this here, which is at 0.3, I want you to change to 0.35. So I want you to edit some work here so you can see how editing's like. Now that should be good. If you'd like, you can raise up the rectangle a little bit. And now we're going to trim off everything we don't need. So to start, get rid of all the dimensions. We won't need them anymore as long as you're not moving everything. And then use the trim tool, and we're going to trim off everything except the arm. So it's going to look something like that. Go ahead, press finish, and let's go ahead and now extrude this arm out, but go symmetrically. And we're going to go roughly slightly more. So let's try 1.1. Yeah. Roughly slightly more than we need to. So 1.1 looks good. I'm going to press OK. And there we go. We created the Lego arm. So turn off this plane, right click, visibility, and save this as Lego hand. So save as, and call it Lego hand. And press save. Okay, so that finishes the final part of the Lego person. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and put the whole thing together. I'll see you then. Peace.